Hey, it's your boy DJ EMETER for ROG Music Africa, and today in the studio we have with us a superstar rapper. you know, her name is Nappy Girl. How you doing, girl?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm okay. How's the Lagos everything right now?
Hectic.
Hectic. Just one word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You summarize everything going on. It's hectic.
Yeah, facts. So today we just want to know, try and get to know you a little bit, for your fans and for listeners and all of that. So first off, we're just gonna start with where did you grow up?
I grew up in Warri, Delta State.
In Warri.
In Warri.
Warri?
Yes.
Wow. When we say Warri, just one thing comes to mind, Eriga.
Okay.
Yeah, was he an inspiration at some point?
No.
Never.
Not really. I started rapping way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so growing up, what were your inspiration though?
I was very fascinated with rappers from the Western world. Very few Nigerian rappers caught my attention. Mode 9, That Green was my favorite.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
not because he's late. People like to, but I was really, really into That Green. When he passed, it was personal for me. 50 Cent and Lil Wayne kind of were my favorite rappers growing up. Yeah. 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, and then
I was expecting to say Eminem at some point.
I liked Eminem, but he wasn't like my favorite rapper. 50 Cent was my favorite rapper for the longest time, and then came along Lil Wayne, and then the love shifted a bit. Still a diehard 50 Cent fan though, but as time evolves, we evolve with the sound, and so it's just been a thing of evolution. And then growing up, seeing female rappers back then, it was very unconventional. You see Eve become Eve, oh yeah. So I liked Eve, I liked that Brad, Lil Kim.
But why are you calling the females like later? Why are you not calling them?
Because I was first interested in rap when I was fascinated by male rappers. Yeah, so there's no need to say because I'm a female I need to list the females first. It has nothing to do with
gender.
It has to do
it's
with the sequence with which I fell in love with the sound. Yeah. So first of all, rap music came growing up. My mom would go on and on about Tupac Shakur, so there was a lot of African culture mixed with rap.
Basically you grew up in a music home.
I won't call it a music home, but everybody in my family likes music. We don't have musicians, but they have one now. They have me. But growing up, we didn't have like a family history of music. But we liked music. We had our Friday night party. We used to do in the house growing up, just us. Every Friday was a turn up. My mom would make you do all your shows just so that you could attend Friday night party at home.
Wow, so it's safe to say it started from home.
It's safe to say that. Because if she didn't have tunes bumping on the radio, and if she didn't keep the TV station on music channels, I probably would never have absorbed music the way I did.
Much,
So
to want to make,
Yeah. So I think it's safe to say it started from home.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So walk me through this, like Warri, then in Nigeria, when you want to make music. The first places that come to mind, Lagos.
So
how did you get to Lagos?
Well, when I finished school, I moved here, started working in the industry. My first job was more behind the scene.
How far back ago was that?
That was 2016.
Okay.
I moved to Lagos in 2016.
Okay.
And, like late 2015, actually, say October, November 2015. But started working full-time 2016. And, it's been one step at a time since then. We've just been growing with the sound, growing with the environment. I chose to come to Lagos particularly because I wanted to pursue a career in music.
That was just
because growing up I was always people that I'm like, oh my god, Lagos is too hectic, because I would visit Lagos on and off over the holidays and I'd be like, I can't stay here, this place is too hectic. Abuja was more home for me. I spent most of my growing up in Abuja. So I was always like, when I'm done with school, it's back to Abuja for
But you know,
me.
Abuja is starting to,
No, Abuja had vibe, still has vibe.
it's
I
pretty,
think.
it's pretty, they have a lot of vibe right
a
now.
lot of vibe. But
Yeah.
the truth is that for entertainment in Nigeria, it's Lagos.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm someone that I don't like to kid around and deceive myself. I go where it's happening.
Yeah.
This is where it's happening. So that's why I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what was your first, your first project you put out?
My first project I put out was a cover. It was for this.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was.
Honestly.
You could still look for it online. It was Young Emmys. Ooh. Mine was yeah. It was a vibe. It was nice. I did a what I called a Snapchat video mix at the time because I was really fascinated
But
with
was it
Snapchat.
hot at the
It was
time?
hot. It was hot. I put that out December 31st, 2016.
2016.
Like it was a crossover to New Year's Eve. I was struggling to upload. I'm like, this song needs to make 2016. The date has to be 2016. I don't want it to be 2017. You know, it was just me trying to test the waters. At first, music was for fun. When I started rapping, I didn't walk into a studio and say, "Oh, I want to do music." No, I just stumbled on the sound. My first time in the studio wasn't pre-planned. I was going to see a movie with a friend. Somehow stopped by the studio to see someone, and I did my first track.
That same day?
Yeah, and then the producer was like, "I should come back."
Was I in Warri or in Lagos?
In Lagos, yeah, because that was 2015. I was in my final year in school, just working on my project, and at the same time, just trying to make that decision of what next. We have all these big dreams, all these big plans, and then when school is rounding up, we realize that most of all these your plans in Nigeria, they're not very realistic. So you
Looking
need
at the
to.
climb.
And then I think I was just in a place where I wanted to be happy, so I wanted to make a career out of something that actually made me happy, and music did that for me. So it just happened, and I went with it. I
So
didn't
from
fight
your
it.
first project, that was from your Ooh cover.
Ooh.
Was it the reaction that made you?
Yeah, it
say-
was. Yeah, when I did the Ooh thing, it was still more of like we're just vibing.
Yeah.
We're just having fun. Ooh was lit. I had a Snapchat video mix, like I said, with my friends. It was lit.
Wow.
It was a lit December, so
Yeah.
there were lit videos to go with it, and
But-
the reception I got for the sound. A lot of people reached out to me in the industry. Most of the people I know today was as a result of that first, because I did a sponsored ad. Sponsored ad was new then at the time as well. So a lot of people got to see it, and people would DM me randomly, "Oh, I have a studio like this, or I'm
wanted
from
to
this
work with
station,
you.
or I'm from this." People just started hitting me up. I'm like, okay, so if something this simple, because it was just playing around.
So we just like let's just go get it.
And I was like, okay, so let's just dip our feet all in.
Yeah.
No need to test the waters. No toes only. We're going whole feet. And then it just started 2017. I set up my studio, my personal studio, and started working as a recording artist full time, just trying to work on my sound, trying to
Evolve and
grow, just enjoy
Yeah.
the music for what it was. I was
Yeah.
not really in a hurry to do anything. Everybody was like, "Oh, when are you gonna put out?" I was just trying to absorb the music and let it flow.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what it is about. Yeah.
That's how it all started.
So looking back right now, are you seeing like all the work you put in? Are you seeing the progress you've made?
Yeah, of
Looking
course.
back to that, particularly your Ooh
Are
cover.
you joking? God has been wonderful.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy ride. Trust me. Like, if you're in Nigeria and already your life is hectic, being female in Nigeria is even more hectic. Doing business as a female in Nigeria is even 2 times more hectic. And then deciding you want to do music. There are not a lot of female artists in our industry, first of all.
Yes.
Let alone a female rap artist.
That's hard. That
You
alone
get
is
me?
hard.
So it's like you trying to tell people that you want to do something that they don't even believe is possible.
You're trying to like prove that you belong, right?
I'm not proving I do.
You do belong.
Yeah. So it's just what it is.
Yeah. So this song I'm about to play right now.
Yeah.
What inspired the song?
It's a bit tricky. This one. I was recording a totally different thing that day. I don't know if you've seen the Relationship Be Like series with Magneto. Yeah.
I'm not sure I have.
Yeah, well, we had a recording session that day, and we were trying to, work on our next episode. But let's just say the environment and the space wasn't just, the right atmosphere for us, because we're telling a story. So usually we need calm, because it's ideas of what next is gonna happen in the story. It's not just you freestyling, it's not just you trying to make music, it's you trying to tell a story with music. So it's really, 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 really tedious to put together. So we were there, a lot of people were coming in and out of the place. We couldn't really get to do what we were there to do. And then Weezy Pro, he produced this song. Yeah, he's always on beats, he's always playing something. So he was just playing this beat, and from where I was seated at the corner, I was just, humming to it. Bad girl, so them don't like me. Jeans so tight, I'm a shoes are Nike. Boys like me, when them girls don't spite me. Tell me, why them girls won't fight me? And then Magita was like, oh, man, happy. Kill us now. Go record this jam. I said, Missy Fred was like, hey, record now. I think Aaron Items was there as well. Everybody was just getting hyped up. And Magita was like, I'm going to be on this song, Let's do it. We don't even have a single together. We have a whole series together. We don't have a single together. So let's just do it. So that's how it started. I recorded my verse that day, and Magneto did not get to record that day. He had to go somewhere, funny enough. And he was like, I want to oppress him on this jam, and he's going first, that kind of vibe. So, he left. And then the next time we reconvened to record, we also were trying to record something else. Mm-hmm. It wasn't working, and I was like, how far this jam now? Let's Rizzy Pro, how far? Play that jam now, you get. So that's how we did his second verse on the song. And then at the time my EP was ready to drop, I really wanted a song on the EP.
That was last year?
Last year, November.
Don't worry, we'll still get to that.
I couldn't find Weezy Pro. I needed to record my last verse on the song. I couldn't find Weezy Pro. The video of the song was shot a day after my EP listening, and I recorded the last verse on set.
Wow.
Yeah, because we had to get it done. Set. Yeah, we already scheduled the video shoot like a month before. So the song was supposed to be ready before then. It just happened not to be ready because I couldn't find the producer. Yeah. So my personal producer, Bola Touch, had to just come in. We just had to make it
happen, yeah.
So I was in the dressing room, hair and makeup was getting done, and I was recording. And somehow, we made it all happen, and it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
So yes, this is Bless You by Nappy Girl.
Featuring Magneto.
Bad girl, so them don't like me. Jeans so tight, but my shoes are Nike. Boys like me, but them girls don't spite me. Tell me, but them girls won't fight me. You say gang, I say don't. Tell me where you been, I'm trapping on the bendo. Need a new whip, I don't need me a mando. Made a couple M's, I bought me a mando. When I come through, I'll be causing traffic. I'ma cost you up if you talk in public. Cause real men never talk in public. I'm no saint and I ain't no Catholic. Cut your head off like John the Baptist. I'm Holy Ghost, call me James St. Patrick. Pull up in the rolls with my wheels all fancy. I don't understand why them girls all antsy.
Wake up in the morning, pray the good Lord bless you. Never snitch on your niggas cause they're trying to test you. Bless you, bless you. Let the good Lord bless you, bless you, bless you. Let the good Lord bless you.
Hold up. It's like, I don't know. It's like your vibe is coming to you all over again.
Okay.
Or should we just bring a producer in here and just...
Well, if you got a vibe to the local vibe to definitely.
So yes, you were talking about your EP just now.
Yeah.
Bad Bitches Love 808.
Bad Bitches Love 808. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about that a little bit.
The EP.
Yeah, what was the inspiration behind the EP? And the name is,
the name. Bad bitches love 808. 808 is that kick.
Fact?
It's a fact.
Okay.
All bad bitches love 808.
Okay.
They probably don't know what it means in this context, but all bad bitches
when they hear
love,
they like it.
They love it. So 808 is that kick in music that makes you want to move. Mm-hmm. Actually, when you hear, if you're a producer, when you're making a beat, you put the 808, you know that it's about you gotta have the ladies shaking their booties and shit like that. So Bad Bitches Love 808 basically because all the songs on the EP had 808. So it was only logical that the title, I had a different title in mind, and I had like I had like over 20 something songs to select from. But at the end of the day, when we filtered the songs and decided, me and my team, when we decided on the songs that were actually going to go on the EP, we realized we had to change the name because the original name didn't suit the collection anymore. So we just switched it. My manager at the time actually suggested the name, and I was like, okay,
You
I
liked
like
it?
it. Yeah, let's
Just
switch
flow
it.
with it, yeah.
Yeah, so we switched it up, and that was it.
Okay.
And it's a vibe. BBL 808 is a movement,
But
It's not just about this EP. It's a movement. It's something that has come to stay. So whether we put out
did you realize what you wanted it to realize for you, the project?
the project, not completely. I had a lot of things planned out for this project when I put it out. Like you don't even want to know. But the pandemic hit and plans shifted.
Yeah.
So we're still just catching the vibe. I'm just now putting out a video for Envy. It's like the first song on the EP.
Yeah.
Me, Larry Gaga, and Vito Raleigh.
Oh wow.
So that's gonna drop in less than 2 weeks, in like 10 days. Yeah, that's gonna come out. That was supposed to drop in March. So you can see how the pandemic has played. And then 2 other videos were supposed to follow. But where I'm at right now, I don't know if I still want to do more videos on that project, because I have tons of songs recorded. Just
you
what
want to roll
next?
out.
Yeah, gotta roll out.
Next.
I've got another video coming out as well for a different song. Still gonna come out in December. So by the time I put out something, the second one I already have ready, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go back to the EP to start doing videos for it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just just trying to just move.
Working it,
2020 has come, let it go. Let's just I can't be on a 2019 project in 2021. I think that's just the problem. It doesn't just work for me psychologically, especially since I have upgraded sounds.
Stuff,
so why stay in? They need to move with the vibe. So that's what's about for me.
So looking at 2020, we just mentioned, we was making references to the pandemic, and then later on we started having NSAS protests and all of that. 2020, can you say like it was a very creative year for you because you had all of that time?
Yeah, it was. I'm one of those people that I overstretch myself naturally, because I have businesses that I do. My morning life, my daytime life actually keeps me on a schedule that barely gives me time to rest. And then I do music on the side, and I have an in-house studio. So you see me most times, I'm up all night, I'm vibing, I'm recording, and in the morning I have meetings, I have to go to work, I have to go to my office, I have to do this, I have to do that. So naturally I'm always juggling a lot. So when the pandemic came and I was forced to just pause, because at the end of the day, everything that I was in a hurry to try to achieve, I realized that, well, the whole world is on pause. You can't be faster than the world. The whole world is on pause. Nothing is happening. You just need to just take that chill, step back and relax. Had so much planned out for if you know my 2020 plan. 2020. Oh my God. But my mom said I finally paid life the sleep I'm owing. I'm owing life sleep. So people like me, that the pandemic is good for people like
good for
me.
You.
Yeah,
so you can catch up on all of that sleep.
I got to rest, and I think right now I'm in a place where I'm more rested. Even as much as I'm back out here working and all that, I don't stress myself as much as I used to, because I realize that no matter how much you are in a hurry, life will still go at its pace. So I try to live and let live. So I put in my best. I don't kill myself over anything anymore. I put my best in, and I just leave the rest for God to handle. So I worked a lot in the beginning of the pandemic. I was working on other things. I took an online course. I learned how to edit. Second video I have coming out, I co-directed. So I did a lot of self-training, and then eventually 2 months into the lockdown, there was a lot of vibe inside of me. I had to bring it out, so recording started. So I made tunes, I made good music. My pandemic
it was good as well.
My pandemic jams, they're on a different level. They took me back to when I first started music, and I didn't have like all this work, like business, because my work takes my whole time away from me. So it's like, since I've been dishing out the small vibe, stressed out vibe.
So now you're getting the whole juice.
Now it's like back to where I'm not in the middle of a session and my phone is beeping. You have to be at this meeting. So person wants no, nothing is disturbing me at all. I'm just in my zone, in my vibe, waking up, vibing, recording. It was chilled. I wish I could go back to lockdown but I'm happy it's over. I won't lie to you.
So let's just get laid back a little bit. I'd like to know 5 things you can live without.
5 things I cannot live without. Ooh. 5 things I can't live without. Family.
Family.
Yeah, family. One for me. Money.
Money.
I like money. And I feel everybody likes money. People that say they don't like money, they're just acting funny. Money. You know. My phone. Yeah, my phone. I like my phone. My phone is like my best friend, because when I don't want to be on anybody's vibe, my phone is there for me. My timeline is structured around the things I like. So, you know, my phone is third. 4th. What's the 4th thing I cannot live without? Electricity. You know, it's comfort for me. Electricity, everywhere has to be chilled at all times. I don't stay in darkness, not even for 10 minutes. Nothing. No. I don't come this life to suffer at all. Electricity, and then what's the 5th thing I cannot live without? Music. Yeah.
I was expecting you to meet it, but
Music. Those are the basic amenities now. You know, already here as an artist, so it's like you saying music. Music is like everything. So imagine having, you know, family, having your phone, having electricity, having money, and having good music.
that's everything you need.
Life is chill.
So
Life is good.
lastly, you would like to know what you're working on right now. What should we be expecting from you?
Well, I have 3 body of works ready. I don't even know if I want to put out a body of work, if I want to put out a single.
Oh, you're not sure?
Yeah, I told you already that for this year, I have a video MV coming out in some days. Yeah, and then I have another video for a cover I did. It's a UK song. I did a cover, and that's gonna come out in December. So after those 2, I think the year is over. You get. So come January, I'm in the process of selecting what I'm gonna put out. Who knows if I've even
recorded and ready already?
Who knows if I've never recorded what I'm gonna put out? Because sometimes it's like that.
Yeah,
because I have a trap EP, I have a grime EP, and I have a rap. Like I have these 3 projects on ground to choose from. So it's is it a project? Is it a single I want to do? I think when January comes, we'll know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
We're so happy to have you. You know, we've been.
I'm
your
happy.
whole
I'm
vibe,
happy to be here.
5 and a half.
Okay. Thank you.
So thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
For ROG Music Africa, DJ EMETER. Ciao, ciao.
All right. Peace out.